All right, yay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for being here on a Monday night at 8:15. I know that there are about a million other things you could be doing. So thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to try and keep this short and sweet, about 30 minutes, and then let you get on with your night. But so happy that you're here. Welcome to Plexus. Welcome to just kind of this intro into what you can expect if you decide to either start the products, start for the opportunity, the financial opportunity, or both. So we're going to touch on a little bit of both things tonight. We have a wonderful guest that's going to share a little bit of her story as well, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get cranking. So first of all, what is Plexus? Maybe your friend kind of shared with you a little bit about it, or maybe they were just like, come listen to this Zoom. They're going to explain everything about it. But basically, Plexus is an all-natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free, all the wonderful things, premier gut health company. So we truly pride ourselves on being top-notch with gut health and supplements, with just rigorous testing, top-notch manufacturing, so that you are truly getting the best products for your money. So we have a ton of different products, and it's pretty awesome because we have really honed in on several different categories. And so you may want to screenshot this if you're not familiar with our products, because these are all the different categories that we have products with. So we have like our gut health products and our probiotics. We also have things for children, probiotics for kids, multivitamins for kids. I have an 18-month-old, and she every single morning needs me to get her little cup down, put her water in, we put in her kids drink, we put in a little hydrate, and then she loves pressing the little hand mixer. And so that's our routine every morning. Makes her happy, makes me feel good knowing that she's getting really good ingredients, and it's a win-win for everybody, right? We also actually have some skincare. If you think about it, your skin is actually your largest organ in your body. And we can treat our skin just like we would our insides and our gut and our organs by treating its microbiome. So our skincare products are amazing because they're really getting to some root issues and helping a lot of people with cystic acne, dryness, and just overall skin complexion. I know that for me, I've always had kind of issues with more like hormonal acne, but I've done Accutane in the past and all sorts of crazy things, right? And I've found that with Plexus, I'm able to treat my skin, but I'm also able to treat my skin through my gut. So if we can target the gut for some of these other issues, it's pretty amazing what results you can see. We have people that come in and they have, all these skin issues, whether it be eczema or acne, and they're treating it with probiotics in the gut, but also topically with our face stuff. So it's pretty amazing. The other cool thing about our products is that whenever we really get to some of these root issues, whether it be cravings or just general inflammation, we are seeing wonderful side effects like weight loss. And it's one of those things where when your body is really needing to lose weight, but has all these other issues, losing weight is not going to be the first priority. Your body needs to get everything else in check first. And then once it's healthy in that way, all of a sudden you start to see these amazing transformations and people finally able to get over plateaus and lose some of those pounds. So it's pretty amazing what they can do and the stories that we've seen on our team and beyond. So who is Plexus? Well, Plexus is actually, it's a United States company. We make everything in the US. We have an A+ BBB rating, Better Business Bureau rating. And we truly are, the top notch of network marketing. I can honestly say that it's network marketing done the way it should be, but rarely ever is. I don't know if any of you guys have either been a part of another network marketing company, or maybe your parents were a part of one, and you hear these crazy stories about well, I showed up to these people's house and I thought we were going to have this wonderful dinner and just have a good old time. And they just threw up this PowerPoint and started trying to sell me stuff. Well, that is not how we roll here. And that is not how Plexus wants us to talk about our business and share our stories. We love just being open and honest about our stories and our health journeys and being really authentic in the way we present that. And that's truly what you can find whenever you come and you learn more about our team and about our company as a whole. I myself, I am a physical therapist part-time, and I started for Plexus because I was just kind of in a state of high stress in my life. I had just graduated PT school and I was trying to find a job. And I was also taking care of my dad who was really sick. And basically what was happening is that, every day I just had this high level of stress, but I couldn't change that stress. Like my dad being sick, that wasn't going away anytime soon. Me starting a new job as a new graduate and trying to navigate that wasn't going away either. And so I noticed that my body just started kind of revolting against me just due to all that stress buildup. I was getting really constipated. I was starting to just have overall higher anxiety. And I just felt blah. Like, honestly, that's the best way I can describe it. I felt very far removed from the Brittany that I knew I could be and like I knew I should be. And so I started these products just to overall feel better, and immediately saw results with certain things like going to the bathroom more regularly. And then once I was on the products for longer and I added in a few things, I was able to help tackle that stress and that anxiety instead of coming home and, having a long evening with the kids and then my husband getting home late and me kind of being grumbly when he would walk through the door and just kind of irritated. I saw a huge shift in that. And he was coming home the same time he always came home because he works late. But I was able to greet him with a smile and a hug and like ask about his day genuinely. And that's when I knew like I'd really gotten to some root issues, right? It took some time. It took some consistency. It took some chatting with my sponsor and figuring out how to tweak my products, but we got there and it was so exciting. So, that's just a little bit about me, but Plexus as a whole is made up of so many different types of people, and our team is made up of a ton of different types of people as well. So I want to turn it over to my friend Taylo. She is going to tell you a little bit about her story and share with you guys tonight. So go ahead.
Hi guys. Can everybody hear me okay? Yay. Okay, so I'm Taylo. Thank you so much for letting me come on and share with you. I have been using my products for close to a year and a half, and I started sharing a couple months in. I came for weight loss and I just had felt like I tried everything. And what did I have to lose? I said no a couple of times and I could kick myself for that. The first couple things I noticed weren't weight loss, right? That's why I was here. It's why I said yes. And that isn't my story. I actually didn't even expect to start healing my body. I just wanted pounds gone. But I stayed for all the other wins. So I 2 weeks in, noticed that suddenly my acid reflux that I was taking prescription medication for was gone. Like I wasn't taking my stowaway Tums that I had hidden in every work bag in my car, in my medicine cabinet. Wasn't taking Tums and I had skipped my prescription reflux medicine and wasn't dying. Like that for me was huge. I noticed like 3 weeks in, my sleep was better. Not like, oh, I'm waking up and I feel rested. I must be sleeping better. Like my actual sleep score was improving through my tracker. That led to more energy. More energy led to me being able to move my body like I missed doing. I was diagnosed with celiacs after having my daughter, and that just led to this just rabbit hole of weight gain, fatigue, I really didn't even expect any of those things to be resolved with my journey, and those fixes are why I'm here and why I'm sharing every day. I actually told my sponsor that I had zero intention of sharing. Like I'm busy, I work full time, I have two small children. I had another MLM experience, and I didn't want to be losing additional time outside of what I'm already doing full time. And then it just turned into this opportunity that I could not share, right? Like I'm feeling so much better. I have this energy. I'm sleeping. I'm not having bathroom struggles. I am not living with constant reflux. And I've lost 40 plus pounds. Like, I have to tell the world about this. So, I have been sharing for a little over a year. I am a senior gold ambassador. And so, for those of you guys who are not in this business, this might not mean a whole lot to you, right? But I'm pushing for Ruby this month. And that for me, like I have a great income, right? Like I don't do bad as a therapist. Like we make pretty sweet salaries, right? This money for me allows me to say yes. It allows me to take the vacations, to do the things, to buy the stuff for baseball. Like this is our yes money. And so I have zero intention of not being a full-time therapist. I love what I get to do every day. So I know a lot of times business stories sound like, I'm going to do this so I can be a stay-at-home mom. Like I'm not that girl. I am a much better mom when I work full time, and having an extra large check deposited in my family's account every month, it means yes to home projects. It means yes to trips. So for me, like, give me a prize to earn, give me a bonus to work towards. Like, I am all about it. So it's fun. I work this in the nooks and crannies of my day, in addition to a 50 plus hour work week and being a mama too. So if there's ever a doubt that you can't do this or don't have time, like, let's have a conversation because I promise if you want it, you can make the time. So that's a little bit about me. I don't ramble on, but super glad you guys are here listening. And if you've got questions, I would love to talk to you separately.
Thank you so much for sharing. I love that you touched on a few things. Like, first of all, the whole time issue, because I mean, I don't know if anyone's is as busy as you, right? Like you're working a full-time job that you love. And I'm going to share a little bit because I know like she does home health. And so she's also traveling and driving around. And so she's also, commuting, and you can only do so much on your phone, right? Like when you're driving. So she has truly figured out how to work this business in because it's important to her. And I think once everybody learns more about how simple this truly can be, as long as you're coachable and you're willing to learn, then you'll just see why we all make it a priority. Because I'm the same way. I love my job as well. I actually went back to physical therapy school as a second career. I used to be a teacher. And so truthfully, like healthcare has my heart and I love that. But what's cool about this opportunity is that if you are in the healthcare field, it works perfectly and aligns exactly with what I would say the majority of people in healthcare, their values are and why they got into healthcare. They want to help people. They want to use their brain. They want to use their brain to solve problems. And they want to be able to do a job that they love, but also still financially contribute to their family. And so you can check all those boxes with Plexus as well. But you don't have to go into an office. You don't have to go into a clinic. You can do it in your car. I would say I work 75% of my business in my car, whether it's like and it's parked. Don't worry, I'm safe. But I get home and I sit in my driveway for an extra like 5 minutes, or I go work out. And whenever I'm done, I go get in my car and I work my business for a few minutes from my phone. But that's how easy this truly can be. Like if you want this, you can totally make it work. So maybe you're a teacher, or maybe you work full-time in the corporate world, you can totally have time for this. If you are already staying at home, or maybe you already at home with kids, or you're looking for something, then that just means more time that you can have with your business, because I can attest to the fact that being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job. But again, we have mamas that work during nap time, and they make it work for them. So speaking of all these people on our team, here is just a little glimpse into some people on our team. Like I said, we have healthcare workers, we have moms, we have young college people, we have people over 50. We truly have just like the whole gamut and spectrum of different types of people on our team, which just goes to show you that this truly is for everybody. And we love to work with all different kinds of people, and we love to help you reach your dreams. So what's super cool, I'm going to backtrack just a little bit because I got a little excited, is that some of those pictures were from our convention, which was last summer. And this weekend, a bunch of us are going on a trip that we earned, fourth quarter last year, and we're going to all be meeting up in Florida. And so we're super excited. We're super pumped to see each other. That's what Kimmy and I were talking about at the beginning of the call, because we don't get to see each other all the time. As you guys saw in the chat, we're from all over the country, and we get really excited when we get together. So what's really great about Plexus is that you don't have to do some things that you may have to do with another company. So for instance, you don't have to have an inventory closet. Like, oh my gosh, I already have enough things in my house. I don't need a closet that when I open the door, all these things fall out on me, right? So what's great about Plexus is people order from the website. The company does all the manufacturing and shipping straight from our distribution centers. And so no closets full of stuff. Yay. You don't have any required purchases. So, and I would like to say you don't have any required purchases or those quotas. So a lot of times people are a little hesitant to get started because they're concerned that they have to like meet a certain quota every month and they have to sell like a certain amount of product a month. That's not the case with Plexus. But depending on your goals, you can do as much or as little as you want to do. And you're only required to purchase your own products. So you're not forced into all of these extras that you don't want. As long as you're taking your products and you're staying consistent, then that makes you commission qualified. So it's just like a win-win-win. Like you're taking your products, you're enjoying them, you share about them, other people enjoy about them, and then you get thank you bonuses and commissions off of those products just for sharing your story. Wouldn't it be cool if like every time we told someone about our favorite Starbucks drink, that Starbucks would like give us a little referral bonus, like a little kickback? That'd be pretty cool, but they don't. So here is just kind of an average income back from 2018. And it just kind of shows you that like, we're not playing around when we talk about this stuff, y'all. As Taylo mentioned, she's a senior gold shooting for Ruby. I'm actually in the exact same boat. So it's cool because we kind of get to work together and push towards our goals together, even though we live nowhere near each other. So it's super fun. So pardon me. I want you to take a look at this income graphic and go ahead and snap a pic on your phone. And I want you to just kind of sit there for just a second and think about like which one of these ranks would make a difference for your family. And for every person that means something different, right? Like you may be sitting here thinking like, honestly, silver would be amazing because that would cover some of my groceries for the month. Or that would allow me to go have a little me time and get a pedicure and not feel guilty, or get my hair done and not feel bad about it, right? Or maybe you're thinking bigger. You're like, I've got a lot of school debt and I need to pay that off sooner rather than later. So maybe you're looking at like emerald and you're thinking that that would make a huge, huge difference in the way you guys live your life day to day. So I want to encourage you that if you see, I want you to look at these ranks, and I would like for you to text the person who invited you and let them know which one of these ranks would make a big difference for your family, and why would that be? Because I know that they would love to chat with you about that. So what's cool about Plexus is we have our overall just compensation plan, but every month they also do these really neat things and bonuses and all sorts of stuff that always just keeps us on our toes, and it makes it so fun. Kind of like Taylo was saying, how she's like here for all the prizes and things like that. They're always surprising us with new things. And so in March, this is kind of how some of the breakdown works. And if you refer one person, you get $35. If you grab your 3 favorite people in your life, you're going to make $307 about. And that is crazy, right? Like that is you just being like, hey, mom, I'm trying this new stuff and I know you need this because I know you don't go to the bathroom every day. And your mom's signing up, right? My first couple of people that I signed up my husband, my aunt, and one of my best friends from PT school. And that's how I started. And so it's really not as crazy as you may think it is, just sharing about it. And if you're looking at that 17, refer 17 and thinking, how in the world could I do something like that? Well, guess what? It has happened. It happened last month on our team. A girl added 18 people. And that was just her chatting about it on Instagram. She was just sharing about her day-to-day life. She was just connecting with people, hearing their struggles, making recommendations, and getting people started on the products. So when you kind of share your story and you start to get other people excited, they want to join you. And it's really as simple as that. So that was a lot of information in a really short amount of time. But here's the good news. Um, it's easy to get going. And the reason why is because we have an amazing team and you have an amazing person who invited you here that is going to be willing to show you how to do everything, whether it's getting you started on the products or getting you started for this financial opportunity. We have the tools and the resources and the teammates to cheer you on to get to your goals. So what I would really encourage you to do is schedule a call with your sponsor so you guys can just chit chat about those goals from that income graphic. Why are you interested in this? What has you intrigued to do this? Also, just make sure that you are writing down some of those goals and dreams. I don't know where I heard it from. Maybe it was in PT school, but you're like way more likely to achieve a goal if you write it down and if you see it every day. So I'd highly encourage you to do that. The person who invited you here can help you make a first post, take a little of the scary out so you don't have to come up with it on your own, but y'all can collaborate and work together so that you feel good posting about that, because it is a way for you to share with the world that you're starting something new, just like we would with any job that we start, or if we have a baby, we're constantly like want to let people in on all the new and exciting things on our life, in our life. And so it's no different, right? So again, we really appreciate you guys coming tonight. I know that you probably have dishes in the sink like me, or I think my husband came home like 15 minutes ago and I probably should go say hi to him. But we really appreciate you being here tonight. And I hope that this was helpful. When we close down here, I want you to text the person who invited you and just share your honest thoughts. What gets you excited? What makes you nervous? And how can we help you get going today? So appreciate y'all being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Thank you.